should be recording now. Alright, let's really hope that this is working, because it's giving me some trouble. Alright, road to 1400. I'm finally done with work. My wife and I work at a school. Today was our last day. So I haven't been able to really play much chess lately because we've been so busy wrapping up the school year. But today we went to work, and the students that we work with didn't show up because it's the last day of school. Why would you bother even coming in? So we got to sign in, turn around, sign out, go home. It was awesome. All right. So I did some puzzles, but I don't know, my screen share software wasn't working, so nobody saw my performance on those puzzles. So, but let's go ahead and jump into a game. I don't know how it's going to go because, like I said, I haven't played in like a couple weeks. So we're just looking to have some fun. Okay, we got e4, Caro Khan. Let's do this. You're going to do the advance. You're going to do the two knights. Are you going to do the fantasy? What are you going to do? What you going to do? He does the exchange. Nobody likes the exchange. Okay. So, I mean, that pawn's not actually hanging, so there isn't really a rush to deal with that, but I think even so, I haven't been studying my openings, which, I mean, I'm not supposed to at this level, so I guess I shouldn't beat myself up about that. Alright, so we're just going to defend that. Oh, blocks in his bishop. Okay, that's not the right move order. Now I could go and play the usual bishop g4, forcing him to play f3, which makes things kind of awkward for his setup. And then the question is then I wouldn't want to come back here because he could do this and harass me more, even though really he's just opening up his king side unnecessarily, but still. So I'd probably come back to e7. So he wants to come after this pawn, but I mean, it's already defended twice. Once I play this, it'll be defended 3 times. So yeah, let's do this. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm trying to provoke f3. Oh, he didn't go f3. But, you know, in the usual spirit of things, what do? We need challenges. We take it. So let's go ahead and take it, and then I'll play e6, closing off my pawn structure. And then I'll be looking to get out the rest of my pieces. I could go here, since he already moved this piece. Or I could close off my pawn structure. There's no threat to him creating any problems here yet. So yeah, let me bring my knight out first. And maybe then I'll go e6. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured he was going to do. That's totally fine. Let's just go e6. Then I'm planning on bishop d6 and then castles. I'm expecting him to go like bishop g5 because everybody just loves pinning stuff. Even though that pinning the knight, but it doesn't threaten anything because it's defended. And like pins are, Dan Heisman has a video on YouTube about when is a pin actually dangerous, and it's only dangerous if it's actually threatening to win material. Okay, so I mean, doesn't that hang a piece? Is there any way he can? Well, he'll have to bring his knight back. Would be the thing. But even so, like, where is he trying to go? He trying to go here? So I'm not going to do queen a5 yet. I'm thinking this, and then even if he does go here, then I have this. And then what? How are you gonna, like, what are you gonna do? You have stuff hanging. So yeah, let me do that. So I want to get my pieces out. So he's moved this knight twice, he's moved this bishop twice. Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. Takes, queen a5 check. Can he defend this bishop in any way? I don't think so. So yeah, we're gonna take. No, he could just do this. That would be the way for him to save material, but he doesn't do it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so I mean, what are his options? His only option is to block with the bishop or to block with the pawn, and then I take the bishop. Then his pawn on c5 is hanging, so he would have to address that. How would he address that? Probably with that same bishop. So like bishop e3, defending the pawn. But that leaves b2 undefended, so he's in trouble. Like, I'm definitely winning now. I am convinced I am winning. Okay. So we do what we planned on doing. We take. Okay, okay. I don't hate that move. Okay, so is he threatening to trap my queen in any kind of way? I would like to keep my queen there because I'm preventing him castling. I could say let's undermine this pawn structure, like right now. Okay, so if I do this, then what are his checks, captures, and threats? He doesn't have any captures, except for that pawn. Um, so yeah, I'm thinking we do that. I don't see anything wrong with it. But I want to take a moment to just really think and make sure I'm not doing something stupid. So he doesn't have to take it. That's a big thing. Like sometimes I forget. Like it's not forced. He doesn't have to take back. He could just defend it with a3, like defend it even more. And takes. But then he couldn't take with a3 because he would lose his rook. So like if he did this, takes, he can't do this. He loses a rook. So if we do this, if he defends it, take, he'd have to take this way. Then we take with check, and then he's in the same predicament. So yeah, let's do that. We're winning, so I mean the strategy is if I'm winning, I want to open things up. And I did not foresee that. All right, so do I slide back or do I slide forward? If I slide forward, I'm threatening this pawn, so he has to defend it. But I really don't want to get my queen trapped anywhere. That's what's got me really scared. But I don't see a way that he can attack my queen. If I go here, he could push this forward. I would have to move my knight. Yeah, let's go forward. Because if, oh, well, yeah, if I had gone back, he would have had a pawn fork. So, yeah, definitely don't allow that. Goodness gracious. Okay, so I could now take takes. Then no, I can't take that. Should I castle first? That way, this is defended. I could give a check and win this. Well, no, because he could slide over and defend that pawn. But if he does that, then I would have it. No, queen is there. Duh. All right, should I take this? Takes. And I take it with check, threatening this. Yeah, let's do that. I'm also threatening this. I need to castle. But I'm seeing opportunities to win material and to create threats and like keep on punching. So I would rather keep punching than castle just a little bit longer. Like he can't castle yet either. So I'm still winning. He can't castle. So I mean, what really can he do? What can he do? Can he create complications with his queen? He can't castle. He could move his rook. He could move his bishop again. But then, if he moves his bishop back to c1, he loses the rook to this fork. He obviously ain't going to do this. So the only thing I'm seeing is like either a rook move or a queen move, trying to create threats. But where would he put his queen and for what purpose? If he offers a queen trade, I'm taking it. If he tries, I don't know, to go here to try to do something, but he doesn't have anything. He really doesn't have anything. Like, so I know I'm winning. I just need to not lose any pieces or anything. Okay, so he does take. I can take with check. And then queen trade. And then I'd say I'm in really good shape. I don't know, but do I want to do that yet? Or do I want to do something else? What if I did this? Just took this. And if takes. And if queen takes. But queen takes, rook takes, and he could harass my rook with this bishop. I don't know if I really want my rook out in the open like that. So if I do take, I bring his king up into the center. Oh, a fork. I win this pawn. Yep, we're doing that. Forking this pawn and this pawn. Now, after winning the pawn, he can win this pawn, but then you know. So if he takes this, I'm going to do that. Yeah. Now he's going to lose this pawn. Okay, but do I have anything better? Let's see. I could take this. I could also take that. So if I take this one, then I go here. And this is threatened, but he can defend it. I could then take this one. I don't know, either one is looking good. Either I take this, or I take this. If I take this, I have a passed pawn now. So I'm thinking this is what I want to do. Also offering a rook trade. If he doesn't take the rook, I'll go rook a2 check, and I'll take here. Okay, so he does take it. All right, now I would like to, okay. He's gonna, no, he can't infiltrate down here. My knight is defending it. I can give a check, then what? He can move his king attacking my knight. I could just defend it with this. Or do I want to just go here? I don't know. Everything kind of looks good right now. Go here, check. Could centralize. Down here, you could attack it with a pawn. Then I could hop back here, work on bringing my king over and getting behind this pawn. I don't know. Everything looks good right now. But I don't know. Should I give a check just for the sake of giving a check? Like, there's this check too, but then, yeah, he's here. But then I'm opening up stuff in front of my king, which I'd kind of rather not do. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to give this check, even though I may be helping him centralize his king. Okay. Now, I really want to bring my king over here. That way I can get behind this pawn. He has this. I have this. He can't attack it with his bishop. So yeah, I think I just want to move my king over and just get behind this pawn. Now he could prevent me from getting behind the pawn by going here, but I could force him away with this. Okay. Run away or defend it. I think just defend it. Yep, just defend it. Okay, he attacks this, but let's see. Let's see, if I go here defending it, he could do this, but then I'll do that. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, now come here, attacking that bishop. Or I could just start pushing this pawn. I could harass the bishop here. Those attacks don't really make sense. I really want to unseat this rook. But let's go here. Takes. Or do I want to just... Actually, if I just push it, he can't get to this pawn, so this pawn just becomes stuck. Yeah, just push it. I could centralize my king. Oh, but then he would win in exchange. Or, well, no, I could block like this and move, but I don't want to do that. Push this. Go here. Barricade it. And I could bring my king over. Or then I could push this. I don't know, these all seem like good moves right now. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and actually, I could force trade here. Let's see. Yeah, and he just can't, what is he? He can't take nothing. If I take this open file, threatening this. Okay, so there's check. Can't go here. Could come down here. Or there's check. You could come back up here. And I could just start pushing pawns. I have to start speeding up. Okay. Boop, boop. Awesome. It says I made a blunder. Where did I make a blunder? I don't want to use the engine if I don't have to. So let me just... or it may not have been me that made the blunder. Actually, no, it's probably saying he made the blunder. So yeah, first of all, 92, you block in your own bishop. So you're going to have to move that knight a second time. Inaccurate. I was thinking this, this, and then I thought maybe he would do this, trying to come after this pawn. Then I would defend it. And then there's a question of where you're going to put this bishop. Probably here, you know? So yeah. Like that. Takes. He moves this bishop a second time, so he's wasting time. And then yeah, this was not yet the blunder, but he also moved that knight a second time. He's wasting time. I just keep developing, and then here's the blunder. Now what he could have done is I thought this. But even so, black is better, because I mean this pawn is going to fall. Well, okay, no. Wait, yes, it's going to fall. You can't even do that. Like, so yeah. So that was his blunder. I take this. Now this I did not foresee. I did not even think about that. And I'm not too proud of that. I don't like it when I miss things. And yeah, this would have been horrendous. Oh my god. This would have been like so terrible. Anyhow. And there, this pawn falls. Got the hiccups. Queen trade. I'm eating up pawns left and right. Now, should I have just taken this? Because, I mean, what's he gonna do? If he goes here, he now disconnects his rooks. So, maybe this would be better. And then, I don't know, what would I do? I would probably come back to here, that way I move my king and connect my rooks. Now, his rooks are connected. So that was a thought. I also coulda, maybe shoulda taken with the pawn, with the knight. But then this knight would have been pinned, actually. Then I would have to move my king next move. So maybe it was okay for me to take a rook. Goes there, check. So I was thinking this, check. And then, I don't know, he moves somewhere and the game goes on. And this pawn falls. Alright, king d7. Just defend it, defend, block. Yeah. Alright. Good game. I think I'll stop there because I don't know if my video will continue sharing or if it's going to get messed up. Alright, alright. That was a good game. 13-24. 13-24.